So this is just a little presentation on using the settings from design model reference setting for cross sections. And so hopefully everybody's aware of that setting for the plan view for your plan sheets. But a lot of people aren't aware of the use for that for cross sections. And so if we take a look at one of our drawing models here and take a look at the reference setting. So look at the settings for that. You can see that the settings from design model is set for our drawing models for our cross sections. And what that means is if I go into the design model and I turn off or on or add a reference file to that area, it will show up or make that change in the drawing model, which makes the change in your sheet model. And but the key for using that is that level change or reference change needs to be done in the 3D default in view 1. And so hopefully everybody's aware of the right-click menu. If you go to Plan 3D View, that puts the plan view in view 1 on the left. It puts the 3D view in view 2 on the right. But view 1 is actually the view that you're looking to make the changes in, and it doesn't do any good to make the change in the 2D for cross sections because the name boundaries and stuff are in the 3D. And so you need to put the default 3D in view 1. And so you could do it manually by going in and saying, well, I want to make my view 1 the default model, and then I want to come over into my view 2 and make that my default, put the default 3D in view 1 and the default in view 2. So now I do a fit on both of those. You can see that I do have my 3D view in view 1, and so in that case, when I go through and say I want to turn off my side slopes, and so I'll go into view 1, turn off my side slopes, and now when I go into one of my drawing models, so now you can see now my side slopes are turned off. Once again, I'll go back into make sure my 3D is active. Then I can go back into that, and we will turn our grass back on, probably the tie cut as well. So now those are turned back on again. Let's go back into a drawing model, and now those are back. And then once again, if we go into a sheet model, then you will see all those side slopes showing up there in there as well. So really the key is to put the 3D in view 1 and the 2D, or most likely in view 2. But that's a little bit of a manual process. Once you do just really have to set it up once, then you go in and save settings, and then you're good to go as long as nobody changes it again. But one thing I'm recommending is to modify the menu and to add a plan and 3D for cross-section option. And so when I do that, it will automatically go in, and you do see the 2D on the left-hand side and the 3D on the right-hand side like you always have. But if you notice up in the upper left, view 2 is now on the left and view 1 is on the right. And so you really get the same consistent look, but you will get your view 1 with your default 3D model, and so you would be able to control your levels and things like that for your cross sections, which can be very handy when you have hundreds of cross sections to deal with, and to if you need to turn on or off a level. It's very tedious if you don't have this option turned on. So just wanted to kind of let you know about that, and I do have some additional videos to show how to add that option to the menu system if you want to do that.